Hi, everyone. My name is Anna. I am the creator and founder of Evolvv1111. I want to talk to you today about having the heart of a warrior. In every heart, there's a hero, a moment of great human advancement where it's had to struggle its way through the anguish and consequences of human suffering. No one is free from human feelings. It's easy to get caught up in immorality, hatred, idolatry, jealousy, and being selfish. Human failure in every sense of the word. But there's no reason to despair. Even when full of anxiety, fear, and suffering, we have a reason to hope for something better, a higher purpose within us, a divine purpose, a chosen path just for us, chosen by the highest authority. I am currently fulfilling this mission, which is why you're seeing me here. I've shared stories of my life here, some of them sad and hard to take. And that's just a small handful of what I'll continue to talk about throughout my lifetime. I am now multiple months into this journey. I shared one of the most sensitive of my stories yesterday, one of loss and triumph through Christ. I'll be honest, I was a little afraid to share it. But today I woke up to messages from people everywhere telling me that my story made them cry. Not because they were sad, but because it made them feel heard. It made them feel loved. They finally realized they aren't alone. After receiving a phone call from one of my friends, what came to me was this: I have no idea who's seeing my story. I'm sharing it on multiple platforms and guiding people to see my website. That my divine but simple act of kindness in not being afraid to allow others to see who I am is actually healing them. People I don't even know. And they're healing me at the same time without even knowing it. On my computer, I have a note. It's just a plain sticky note. It simply says, pray like it all depends on God and work like it all depends on you. A daily reminder to continue my work and to find my balance. To stay dedicated to my truth. A visible sign of my faith and a reminder to keep up with my habits. A reminder that without self-discipline and faith, I will again experience human failure. That I need to stick to the narrow path that can become treacherous, but only if I allow it. Because of Jesus' love for me, I have learned that from suffering comes a new life. Because I chose to commit to the wisdom and unconditional love of God through prayer, hard work, and good habits, I found joy, peace, patience, kindness, gentleness, unconditional love, forgiveness, and self-control. It's taken a great deal of courage and faith in God's mercy, kindness, and generosity. But God is with me in this effort. He gives me guidance, support, and strength along the way. He reminds me that I'll sometimes struggle, and sometimes people will challenge my faith. He reminds me that He's given me this mission, a divine mission, and I can do all things through Him because through Him, I find His will for me. Learning to be responsible for my words and deeds had been a difficult lesson, a lesson in justice. Learning how to be responsible for gratification was my lesson in love. Learning the truth of reality, a lesson in wisdom. Learning to live my faith in the will of God is a lesson in humility. And learning to follow my chosen path, a lesson in faith. Today, I found out how powerful God's grace, spoken by me, brings restoration and renewal to others. They find some kind of comfort in my journey and in my words. I realized how blessed I am to be a vessel of God's unconditional love. How God's love through me is helping to heal the brokenhearted. How the tear in their heart is healing because of God's grace. That my simple kindness, helping people let go, responding with grace, having humility, and learning my own lessons is resulting in leading others to the will of God in their lives. That sometimes just my presence is all they need to see that they are loved. That taking an interest in them through my journey shows them that I care. But mostly, that since I was saved by God's grace, so shall they. So I ask you this. If God can do all this for me and use me as a vessel, what are you waiting for? Who can you be gracious to today? What can you do for someone else? What words could you say that could give someone else comfort? What wrong could you now make right? Who can you forgive? What can you let go of? What simple act of kindness will you do today? What prayer can you offer in faith that will raise them up? I am saved by grace through my faith in Jesus Christ, not by my own effort as much as by faith alone. God unconditionally loves me so much that he saved me, not because of who I am or what I've done, but because of the work of Christ, who saved me from certain demise. He didn't bring me this far to lose, but because I can win the battle. Because when the enemy showed up, God chose me for the front line. It wasn't an accident. He knows I won't run. He is setting me up to be someone that people look up to because he gave me the heart of a warrior. And anything that comes against me will be defeated. He can do that for you too. Because he is unconditional love, and love is the answer. If this message resonates with you, please visit my website at www.evolvv1111.org. Please visit my blog in the right-hand corner of the page and comment. Donations to my divine mission can be made at the bottom of the page, and thank you to those who have helped to keep my mission alive. We're now on YouTube. Check us out there. Please like and share this post, and don't forget to visit my new Facebook page. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.